gang, today we have a very special guest. I don't usually do interviews, but I thought I'd better sneak this one in since time is running out. Shh. This is my bestest doggy friend, Cookie. Full name, Cookie Doodle. Cookie is more than just a friend, she's family. And like all doggy friends, Cookie is the bestest doggy ever in all the history of all the land. The absolute best thing ever to come about in our current 13.8 billion year instantiation of space-time. There is virtually never a time when we go out that Cookie fails to do all of her bestest doggy work. Good walking and sniffing and looking and listening and poo-poo and potty and fluffing and flapping. The 8 essentials. By the time you see this, Cookie will likely have turned 16. She's an old girl. She can no longer hear or see much, but she still enjoys getting into her princess carriage and roaming the neighborhood. I call Cookie my doggy soulmate because I have never had a relationship with a dog like I have with Cookie. When she was younger, she was the smartest dog I've ever known, with an amazing vocabulary and word comprehension. And don't even get me started on her spectacular sense of humor. Cookie learned how to roll the windows down in my car. Then when I started locking them, she figured out that there was one window I couldn't lock, mine. She'd come, sit on my lap, roll the window down, and stick her head out the window, enjoying the utter bliss of it all. Amy and I got Cookie when she was very young. She was pure evil, until our pug came back into the picture and Jedi mind tricked her into being just like him. She still raises her leg to potty and kicks it up in the grass like he did. She loved our boy so much that when he passed, she'd go into his crate and lay there, or next to it. After he passed, she became a great alpha to our greyhound, Juji, always looking out for her and letting me know when Juji needed something. Over the course of these 16 years, Amy and I have done everything in our power to make sure that Cookie never experiences anything but love, goodness, companionship, affection, and joy. About the worst thing she ever experiences is her allergy shot every 3 months or so. And even then, she gets a good doggy treat after, so totally worth it. Now that she's basically deaf and blind, Cookie will go out, take a few steps, and then look back and around to make sure Daddy is close by. In the house, despite her lack of hearing and sight, she'll find me after a couple minutes should I leave the room. I don't even know how she's doing that. It's spooky. We've made sure that Cookie has never had a reason to fear anything or anyone. And it gives me great joy knowing that I'm one of several people she knows will always be there to look out for her. This is a genuine relationship. Neither of us has to imagine the other. I have always been able to communicate my will to her, and she has always been able to communicate her will to me. It is a relationship filled with love, touch, hugs, kisses, communication, belly rubs, affection of all kinds, meals together, outings, road trips, movie nights, and bodily functions. I have always been able to see that face and be immediately uplifted, even on election nights. I do everything possible to make sure that Cookie knows she's safe, taken care of, and loved. And when I've been gone for a while, or just come back in the house after 15 seconds because I've forgotten my keys, she does everything she knows to do to let me know how much she missed me and is glad I'm back. Neither of us has to wonder about the devotion of the other. The connection is unbreakable and beyond doubt. Of course, this is just what you do when you genuinely and deeply love someone. One of the saddest things I can imagine is Cookie thinking that I'm not there for her, that I've abandoned her, or the thought that Cookie doesn't know how much I love her and has somehow forgotten that she's my favorite person. That would destroy me. And anyone who knows me will tell you that I am not an all-loving being. Far from it. And yet here I am, giving of my time and myself freely, happily, making sure Cookie always knows who's a good girl. It's her, by the way. She's a good girl, isn't she? Yes, she is. What an amazing time it is when we get to live our lives, sharing them with these amazing little people, having the means and ability to make sure that their lives are filled with nothing but goodness, love, safety, and security. Boy, if only someone felt that way about us. Once again, I'm me. Thanks for watching.